So today I wanted to have a little bit of a rant. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I want to thank you for every person that has been watching and been checking me out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of that, obviously on YouTube too. And it means a lot to me. I know I'm just starting out and we're just getting this thing going, but there is so much that I want to share with you all, and so many different ideas, concepts, and just awesomeness that I want to share with you. So today I wanted to have a little bit of a rant because it is bikini season, it is beach season, it is pool season, and it seems like everybody and their brother joins the gym during this time. If it's not during like the holidays or January, then it's like right around beach season. And that's perfectly fine, you know, if you want to get in shape and you want to be, you know, super hot in your gym outfit and, you know, your bikini and whatever, you know, looking at yourself in the mirror, you want to feel sexy. And that's cool. I totally get it. I do too. But just because you are going to the gym does not mean that you need to be taking supplements. And for whatever reason, it seems like as soon as anybody asks me like what I've been doing, what I have been doing as far as my fitness journey, as far as this bodybuilding show, one of the first things they ask me is what I'm taking. And that's perfectly fine. I get it. You know, you want to get all the details and everything. That's totally cool. But here's the first part of this. Buying supplements that you don't need is stupid. Like, you actually have to make the time to change your habits and put some effort in towards changing your habits if you want to see goals, if you want to see gains, if you want to see your body changing and doing all the things that you want it to do, looking the way you want it to look like. You actually have to change your habits. There are no quick fixes. You can want all you want for the protein that I'm taking to change your beer belly, but unless you stop drinking all the time and actually start putting some effort into not having that lifestyle, I'm sorry, my protein telling you it isn't going to change shit. And it is something I think that most bodybuilders deal with, or at least most fit people deal with. I've been dealing with this since I was a lot younger and first starting out on my fitness journey. Hey, by the way, I saw your pictures. You've been doing really, really well, and you look really great. What are you taking? The fuck does what I'm taking have to do with anything? What about the hours of changes, the amount of changes that I've made in my life, the hours that I've spent in the gym? What about the fact that I'm meal prepping, or that I'm actually changing what I eat, how I eat, when I eat? You know, my supplement regimen is to supplement what I've been doing. This is neither here nor there unless I'm changing my lifestyle, my eating habits, my activity level. Those don't mean shit. And maybe that's just me that this is happening to, but I really, really highly doubt it. But if you are asking a person who's fit, a person who's healthy, a person that works out, like what they are taking, your motivation behind that question is, yeah, it shows that you don't actually want to change your habits. You want a quick fix. And typically after that, I kind of write people off. I will still tell them what I'm doing, what I'm taking, but I will emphasize and overemphasize and continue to emphasize the fact that first I changed my diet, then I changed my lifestyle, my activity level, then I took supplements. Those were the last part of the equation. They were not the first. And number two, as to why people who are just starting out in the gym do not need to be taking supplements. You don't know what you need. You have no fucking clue what you need. So I stepped into the gym for the first time after my wreck, and it was a huge change in how I worked out, what I did, the exercises I was able to do. It was a huge change. And I could not go in there with the intensity that I had before. I have always trained for athleticism, to increase like my speed, my agility, how fast I could sprint down the soccer field, how high I could jump, how hard I could hit the tennis ball. I was not that person that was looking at the aesthetics of it in the mirror. And to go into the gym now with all these opportunities to take whatever I wanted to aid my journey, the only thing that I started with was coffee. Yeah, that's it. I would get off work and I knew that I needed just a little bit of like a Kickstarter, and I would have a single cup of coffee. I was doing body weight exercises 9 times out of 10, but I just needed something to help me along the way. Not every person at the gym needs like the super high power pre-workout. Not every person at the gym, do their goals require them to take creatine. You know, just because you go to the gym and walk every day and, you know, you get a pretty good sweat in, doesn't mean you need to go home and take your post-workout protein. You know, there's people that work out all the time that never take anything ever, and they have amazing goals. This is because supplements are to supplement your diet, your lifestyle, your activity level. These goals that these people are reaching, that they're getting to, that they're hitting, they don't necessarily need to have a ton of powders and pills and shit like that in their gym bag. Number 3, your health cannot be bought. Despite what Dr. Oz says, I don't give a shit. Despite any of that, you don't need Garcinia cambogia, green coffee bean extract. You don't need to be taking the perfect skinny girl protein or something, whatever. Everybody has all these different supplements. They're always trying to cram down your throat. Your health cannot be bought. This is going back to that, are you choosing to actually change your habits, or are you looking for a quick fix? Like, you can take all the Garcinia cambogia you want, but if you're out there eating a sad diet and having McDonald's for every meal, having like a McFlurry and going to Wendy's and getting your chili and covering over with like cheeseburger and dipping your fries in it, the fuck is that Garcinia cambogia gonna do against that? Like, really? Like, if you're actively training, I don't know where that came from. Well, that's not annoying. If you are actively training, actively kicking your ass, you know, getting up in the morning, walking the dog, having your well-rounded breakfast, and, you know, going into work, getting done, and heading off to the gym and hitting the weights for 30 minutes to an hour or something, getting home and, oh, the kids have a soccer game or like a baseball game, and you go there and you're jumping up and down. Maybe your green coffee bean extract will help you. There's still no promises. I can take all, what is it, the CLA, that was what everybody was on, not even but just a few years ago. Everybody wanted CLA. You can take all the CLA you want. If you are drinking every weekend, eating pizzas at midnight, and getting your chicken nuggets at 3 a.m., CLA cannot combat that. Just saying. Number 4 on this list. So what if you buy all the supplements in the world? You know, everything that everybody says that you should have. So you have like your pre-workout, you have your creatine and your intra-workout, and you have your post-workout protein, your casein before bed, your protein that you take during the day multiple times during the day to keep your protein synthesis up. Okay, so you do that, and then you decide after so many weeks or so many days of going, it is not for you. The fuck are you gonna do with all of those supplements? Like seriously, now you have like a shit ton of supplements that you can't do anything with. Are you gonna take your pre-workout before you go garden? Are you gonna get done walking the dog and take your post-workout protein? Like, seriously? Come on now. Like, there are people, I've said it, I'm gonna say it again, that have worked out for years, that never take a supplement. And they have so many amazing goals that they have hit and surpassed. Supplements are to supplement your diet and lifestyle to help you along the way. They are not the end-all be-all. And I don't know of any soccer player. Personally, I played soccer for a long time. I love soccer. It is like, I love it. I never, ever once before a soccer game heard anybody be like, dude, I forgot to take my pre-workout. I don't think I can do this today. If they ever did, I would probably be like, okay. Meltdown, I guess. That's cool. Except for not. Just thinking about this realistically. If you go to the gym a few times, and this is actually number 5 here. You go to the gym a few times, and you decide that you're gonna buy the best protein that's on Labdoor. Labdoor is really, really great. I am not sponsored by them. I really love them. I've used them for years now to help me to pick out just about every supplement that I've ever tried or taken. And I've taken just about everything on the market before I found what worked for me and what didn't. And say you go on Labdoor and you read the reviews on everything you can think of, and you check out the prices. Okay, let me just say this. My protein that I take is not cheap. It isn't the most expensive I've ever taken, but considering the reviews it got, considering the quality of it, and how good it is, and the score that it got on Labdoor, I am willing to pay that much to have that protein. And it also doesn't affect my stomach, which is absolutely amazing. It's been ages since I've been able to find one that doesn't, like, fuck with my entire gut. But it was actually not the most expensive one on there. It really wasn't. There was one that was like almost double that. Okay? That's crazy. So you go onto Labdoor and you say, I want to get the best protein. I want to get the best creatine, the best intra-workout, all of that. And you buy it all. Do you realize how much you are spending? And as with number 4, what if you decide that the gym is not for you, that hiking is your thing? Are you going to be lugging all of those with you on your next hike? Like, that's fucking crazy. I know of no thru hiker, no actual, like, driven hiker that hikes on a regular basis that is like, I have to have, you know, my intro workout and my post-workout protein, and don't forget my bedtime casein, and I forgot to take my BCAAs. Okay. Never heard that. Never. You know, and the same thing goes with anything that you are buying towards a fresh hobby. So when I first started into weightlifting in the way that I weightlift now for bodybuilding, almost every person I know has like these super sexy leggings that are like high-waisted, these cute little bras, and these really neat little like short tank tops, and workout belts, and workout knee sleeves, and workout, I don't know, wrist braces, and that shit is expensive. Like, my sports bras are typically like $40, and I don't give them up very easily. I don't buy a new one very easily. Now, you take the cost of your food, because you've probably changed your diet, the cost of the drinks that you're taking now, whatever it is that you're drinking. Maybe you changed from, you know, this type of sweetened coffee to just like regular coffee. So your groceries in general, your drinks in general, your clothing, your shoes, and your gear in case you need to get like I don't know, gloves or knee braces or something, you gym bag, your bottles, your shaker bottles, because of course everybody's got to have like one of them fancy shaker bottles, and your supplements. That is a fuck ton of money. Let me rephrase that. In the words of my friend James, that is a metric fuck ton of money. And that's ridiculous. So perhaps before you as a noob decide to go run over to the nearest supplement store and, hey, I just started at the gym, I want to make sure that I have the best of the best or whatever, how about you just like try without, see what happens, because you can make a shit ton of gains without it. I did a ton of gains for ages before I started taking supplements. Now I don't know how I would do without them again, but they are definitely an integral part of how I work out now. But that doesn't mean that I didn't make gains, not just in how my body looks, but in the athleticism. You know, I never took any pre-workout until I was well into adulthood. I never took any protein until I was, oh my gosh, I think it was like probably 27, 25, something like that. It's not necessary. So right there are 5 reasons why I don't support people just starting out on their fitness journey taking supplements. Like, you can't expect a quick fix here. You actually have to change your habits. You know, you don't necessarily know what you need. There is no way for you to buy your fitness gains. Oh my God, what if you buy it and then you actually don't like it, or you don't need it, or you decide that this isn't for you? And lastly, holy shit, they are expensive. Anyways, if you like this sort of video, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of those. I try to post new content all the time. I am not going to commit to doing 3 videos a week just yet, because I don't know, as far as this prep is concerned, because it is getting ready to start next week, if I will have the ability to do it. But I do want to be posting more regularly, because I feel like it's just not enough interaction where you guys can comment and be like, you're full of shit, or, you know, maybe you're like, yes, I totally agree with that. I am just starting out, and I would love to get to know each of you, and if you have questions or comments or anything like that, please feel free to go ahead and comment below, and then that way, if there's something you want to see, I can totally go ahead and do that too. But until next time, I will check in with you guys later. Never stop improving. See ya.